Coming to you, Ms. Lee, the Senate for the first time has two African American women in the incoming class. That's history. Do you want to talk a bit about the significance of that to you?
That's truly history. Now, let me just tell you, since 1789, when the first Congress went into session, there have been two elected Black women elected and one appointed Black woman. Now, since 1789. And of course, I said when I was running for the Senate from California, I helped Lisa as well as Angela.
Lisa Blunt Rochester, Angela also Brooks being the other.
Because you know what I said? One is not enough. I mean, can you imagine? Now we have two serving at the same time. And this is so important because the lens, the perspective, the experience, the strength, the clarity of purpose of Black women is who we are. And that's what they're bringing. And like, they're setting their own table. Shirley Chisholm said, if you don't have a seat at the table, bring a folding chair. Well, they're building the table now out. And that's going to be the historic Senate now.
Well, let's talk about keeping at it. The two of you are excited to be on together, and you're being very nice to me. And as a white woman, I feel deeply and keenly the role that white women played in producing the electoral result we saw this November. You have every reason to be excited and fired up. You also have, it seems to me, some reason to be fairly pissed off. Are you? Are you taking a moment to being angry, Lateefah?
There's not a moment to waste. Listen, the election is behind us. What we know and what I'm actually proud of, we are talking about race unapologetically here. This beautiful nation and this district that has been led by Ms. Lee for, almost 30 years, there's over 150 languages spoken. There are different faiths and communities who come together. The multiracial movement, the multi-gender movement is the movement that's going to lead us to real victory and to the beloved community that we need. Yes, we got a lot of work to do. Black women overwhelmingly, over 90% of us voted for Kamala D. Harris. And while we didn't win the election, we roll up our sleeves, we lift our chin, and we get out there.
Now, you see how Lateefah, Congresswoman-elect, looks at the glass half full and kind of lays it out in a very clear way where we understand what we have to do. But let me tell you, my background, clinical social work, 5 stages of grief, okay? One is depression for one day, period, ... okay? Second stage is anger. Okay, I gotta say I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Okay?
I am too, Miss Lee.
But, like Lateefah said, the next stage, you have to get into the negotiating phase where you figure this out. You can't get stuck in the depression and in the anger. The fifth stage, though, is acceptance. And I ain't gonna never get there on the acceptance piece. And that's what Lateefah's talking about. We have got to keep at it, because if anyone in this country knows the struggles and the challenges and the historic moments, had Fannie Lou Hamer and Harriet Tubman, had W.E.B. Du Bois, had Shirley Chisholm, got depressed or angry or just gave up and accepted this, we wouldn't be where we are today. And so, it was very disappointing. And I was very angry, and still, what can I say except encourage everybody to get out of that and to keep moving, because if not, guess who's going to take over? And guess what's going to happen to our democracy? And guess what's going to happen to the next generation and future generations of our young people? They won't even have a chance. So we've got an obligation to them.